Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Outdoor Therapy. Just shooting everywhere, water from my mouth. Mesdames et messieurs, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Outdoor Therapy. Today, guys, we're gonna be talking about the Ti3060 Titanium Canteen Mesh Kit. What a name! Woo! All of that to say, a cup and a canteen. Well, first of all, that baby here is made of titanium and silicone. Whoa, what? Well, you said silicone, guys. Yes, you see over here, come on, focus on it, you can do this. Well, on here, on the lid, there is a silicone ring that makes sure that this bottle, when screwed, is absolutely shut, sealed. Water's not gonna go anywhere. The thing I really appreciate about it, it's the fact that it's about 1.1 liters. It's big capacity canteen. It's also made of titanium primarily, so that means it's almost indestructible. Like seriously. And if you want, if you think about melting this thing by putting it in the fire, well, think again. Because this is made with the same material that the ring and the Lord of the Ring is made of. I mean, you cannot melt this thing. You need a fire that's about 6,000 degrees Celsius to make this melt. So, not gonna be an issue. Trust me. The second thing I really like about this cup, well, this canteen, is the cup that comes with it. As you can see, fair amount of use on it. It used to be this color, but it's now almost black because I put this on the fire all the time. Why? Because there's a lid. That marvelous piece of equipment that makes a huge difference. So the cup is about 700 ml. That means it can like hold 2 cups of coffee, enough water to make your like dehydrated meal and a coffee. I really like this. And with the lid on. So many cups that comes with no lids. That's a mistake. You want something that has the lid on, and it stays on too. That's a big plus, guys. It stays on, so that's pretty neat. So you can have big capacity followed by a big cup, which I really like, because I always make myself a double. I mean by that, double. I mean by that, I always take 2 coffees, don't you? Well, you should. Or tea. You know, I respect tea as well. That's okay. Well, when we talk about titanium, guys, we primarily, that's the second time I used that word. You see what I did there? Well, when we talk about titanium, it's primarily because it's lightweight and very durable. So the canteen itself weighs about 160 grams. That's really like a feather. That's actually a bit less, I believe, than an Nalgene. And the cups itself with the lid is 128 grams. So that's honestly, it's nothing. 160, 128. This is nothing, guys. It weighs nothing. So that's a really big plus. During winter, this will not shatter because you dropped it and it was full of water, like plastic might do, or a glass will for sure. This will not fail you. That's why I really like it. That's like pros number 1. This will not fail you. You can throw it in the fire, no problem. You can drop it, no problem. And the lid also has this little veiny thing, which I really appreciate. With that said, okay, we're gonna go in the list of pros and cons because there are some cons, okay? So let's start though, because I'm a positive guy, with the pros. Pros number 1. Have I mentioned it's light? It's super duper light. It's way too light. It's like, oh my god, did I forget to bring my bottle? No, it's just light. Pro number 2, it's a canteen. It's a cup. It goes together. It's a cook kit. I love it. It goes like this together, okay? Awesome, and it comes with its own little pouch. It's a given though. This is quality. The pouch, they could have done a better job on the pouch, let's be honest. But hey, it comes with it. Pro number 3, it goes into the fire. What else do you want from a cook set? It goes into the fire, and wow, that was a lot of noise. As you notice, this is clean. I could have put it straight in the fire. Even if I was desperate, I could use this, put a little piece of paracord with a twig on it that goes like this, and then it would hold the bottle like that, and I have a liter of water coming up next, boiling. No problem there. But I don't do it because I don't like to drink mud, okay? And by that I mean, did you hear that? And by that I mean, if I dirty this, okay, and I put it in there after, what do you think's happening, right? The inside of the cup is gonna be all dirty, and then you're gonna be drinking water mixed with ashes, #mud, and I don't like to do that. So I keep this clean as much as I can. I don't mind if the outside of this gets super duper dirty with ashes. It's made for it, I don't care. Really like this thing, it matches my eyes. Yeah. Pro number 4, reason number 4 to get this thing, and I cannot stress it more. If you go winter camping, okay, one of the issues that most people have is that the bottle, the screw of the bottle or the lid of the water bottle will freeze, okay? It happens. If you did not take enough precaution, this will happen. Yes, there are many tricks to avoid this. One of them is just put your bottle upside down. That way it freezes on top here, like here, and this part is safe if there's enough water in it, okay? So when you turn it around, you can unscrew, drink, and just hope the rest will melt, okay? That's one way to do it. You can have like sleeves that make sure that that covers your bottle. Not so easily with that, I'll admit, but with an Algene, I know you can buy sleeves to just isolate your water, and hopefully it will last longer without freezing. With that said, with this, as I mentioned before, you can just throw it in the fire. So what if it was frozen? Water will melt quite quickly. If you put it over a gas stove just to unmelt the screw, no problem too, and it won't touch the silicone ring that's around the lid. So hey ho, this will work in winter with no problem. I know what I'm talking about. I had to use this little trick when I was in the mountain in the Adirondacks last winter. This bottle once for life. Unless you lose it somewhere, it's for life. It's not gonna break. It just won't. It's titanium. Super light, super resistant. It can handle fire like nothing else. I mean, for camping and bushcrafting, that is awesome because you never know on what you're gonna be knocking your bottle on, like trees, rock, might be unlucky on your knife, axes. You don't know what's gonna happen if you got someone clumsy around camp like me. Nothing is perfect in this world. So this titanium cook set is not perfect. This canteen is not perfect. So con number 1, I cannot stress how freaking expensive this is. It is really, really expensive. It's about like $200. So not cheap. Really not cheap. Maybe I lost some of you guys right there. It is super expensive. It's a giving. But that's why there's Christmas and your birthday. So that's something you can put on your wish list or just ask for gift cards. You can buy this thing on Amazon too. So I mean, yeah. Con number 2, it's super expensive. Super expensive. All right guys, con number 3. This pouch, it's a nightmare, okay? It's really not good. It's cheap. Not well made, okay? So it might rip at some point on you, okay? It's not that great. Those clips over here, okay? So you're supposed to be able like to clip this on your tactical bag or on your belt even if you want, but they unclip like all the time for absolutely no reason because well I know the reason, because it's cheap, it's not well made. So Keith could have worked on that, but the pouch itself really not that great. And as I mentioned, since it's a super expensive bottle or a canteen mess kit, you don't want to lose it. It's so light you won't notice you just lost your bottle, and it's not too great. But there's space for everything in there. I mean, there's space for the lid, there's a little pocket for the lid. This will work too, and then at the end, you know, it's made for it, okay? But it's really cheap, and I would have appreciated to have something a little bit better made when I buy a $200 canteen. Just my feeling there. Con number 4, I don't know if you noticed the shape of this thing. I mean, it's super like military. Like it's really It doesn't fit in your back pocket, if you know what I mean. It's hard to put in your regular bag side pocket. Like for some bag it will work, like a Havoc Gregory. It kind of works, but it's really not made for that. It's really thought to have like its own pouch and with a sling around. So it's just, it's not easy to pack. And that's something you gotta think. It's something you gotta think. Is it gonna be easy for you to carry and to use? I mean, I've managed and I really enjoy it, big time, but I get it. It's not for everyone since it's not that easy to pack. Maybe if the pouch was better made, it would be just easy. You put it on your belt, or you can use it like just with a sling. You know, get the point like this. Sure, but then it's not the way everyone want to use it, and I get that. I absolutely get it. So, pouch not that great, it is expensive, and it's not that easy to pack. Hope you enjoyed this review of the Ti3060 Titanium Mess Kit from Keith. That's a mouthful to say. You can get it on Amazon or on Keith's website, obviously. Please tell me in the comment as well if you liked it or what kind of gear review you'd like to see, or if you're thinking of getting it. It's a really, really cool piece of equipment. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification, that way you don't miss any of the future's video, and that helps the channel big time. So again guys, thank you very much. This was Outdoor Therapy Insight.